something just is surprisingly successful, so we have to either make a sequel out of it, which can conceivably work. Sometimes it's odd.
Yeah.
Like the example as like when you asked about whether or not we've done prequels, I went back and just looked through and we did sequels, and it's not a good movie, but the story is surprisingly justified for how just bizarre it sounds to make a sequel to this film. Taken 2.
Oh, Taken Two.
Like it's still not a good movie. It's like a fun action thing still. But the thing about that movie is you hear they're making a sequel to Taken and you're like, "What? Does his daughter get kidnapped again or something?"
Yeah.
And so it sounds like a really stupid idea. But then when that movie opens up with the fathers of the people that he fucking murdered and tortured planning revenge, I'm like, okay, yeah, actually this story makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Like it is a completely justified story at that point. It's it's like oddly paced and plotted, so it doesn't work ultimately.
Right.
But the story itself is surprisingly justified at that point.
Yeah, and then the thing about prequels, though, and when I say it's like a business decision, it's like, all right, this character really did well, and like we can, this thing really took off in a way we didn't anticipate. Well, if we make it a prequel, then, and we set it far enough back, who knows the infinite amount of stories that we could tell now. And I think that's really where, like, Star Wars prequels came in. It's like they specifically decided to do 3. So then it's like there's spin-offs, but spin-offs didn't really, catch on either. And then spin-offs almost became, like, the spin-off fad almost became the prequel fad.